The last jumbo dollar ever made, the Eisenhower dollar of 32 made across all mints in the entire series. There are only 4 silvers that were made in those special blue pack envelopes. Tonight we have all 4 with over a savings of over $165 off our competition. And yes, for $60 you get all 4. Every date made 71 through 74 in the original government packaging.
Most people remember the jumbo, right? The 71, the 78, P's and D's, 16 coins in all of the 32. 16 of them were made for circulation. Everybody forgets, San Francisco also made an uncirculated coin. And every single year, 71, 2, 3, and 4, the P's, the D's, and then the S-Unc, these are the rarest. And these are also silver, which is why they're called sometimes the forgotten silver ikes or the secret silver ikes, as we're referencing here. But the most important part about our graphic is we start with 4 for 60, and it is 60, which means these are $15 a piece in today's crazy world. Silver in the last 3 months is up 30%. Yeah, we're holding the line on pricing here while we can. This is the last of the group we bought about 5 weeks ago. We're down to nibs, I guess is the way to phrase it. And this might be the last airing at this crazy price.
Our competition's at $56.95 each. For each one of these dates, they're at $56.95. So their 4-piece set will run you over $225. I referenced earlier, if you compare that to our $60 all-in price for the same 4 coins, you're saving over $165. We call it the secrets because not many people knew that they made these silvers out of San Francisco for those 4 short years. They put the uncirculated in these special blue envelopes, and they put the proofs in what we refer to as the brown packs because the outer box was a brown packaging. So these were the silver uncirculated coins made out of San Francisco just for collectors. That's why we call them secrets, or refer to them as secrets, and then the proofs were in those brown packs. These are the unks, the rarest of the uncirculated issues. Steve just referenced that. In 1971, they made 47 million Philadelphias and 68 million Denvers for circulation. And the highest mintage on the blue packs is that 71 at 6.8 million, which is still so few compared to Philadelphia and Denver. But the other 3 years, you're looking at mintage figures of just 2 million, 1.8 million, and 1.9 million for 1972 through 1974, respectively. So they're the rarest of the uncirculated issues.
We're in 2023 right now, right? So let's date myself on this one. I remember when this was in circulation. I remember the arguments with my coin changer. I was a paper boy in the 60s and early 70s, right? I had a paper route as a young kid, and I made great money at it. It was a fun thing to do, but I had cent, nickel, dime, those change things you hooked on your belt. There was no place for the dollars. So I had to carry now a pouch to put all these dollars in that everybody was using, and after you get 4 or 5 of those in your pocket, you say paper money is very, very simple. But the other thing is this, it's half a century ago is when this was brought out in 1971. Everybody forgets, that's how fast time flies, especially when you're having fun in coins. But you hit it on the nail. Rarity is the one thing we've learned over the years, and the government's taught us. All the new issues, which ones sell out first? The ones with the lower mintage figures. Remember, the internet, when did that actually start? You know, I mean, people say, well, and it was like recently, we're talking closer to us than closer to 1971. So you couldn't just all of a sudden get an email, because that didn't exist either. You couldn't get a text. That didn't exist either. Fax machines didn't exist either. So how'd you find out about something? You read your local newspaper. If you didn't read all the sections, you might have missed the ad the U.S. Mint placed. But if you were in a large enough newspaper, in a large enough city, they might not have ran the media in your city. So as a result, you might not have known. So you go to a coin show. Back then, the U.S. Mint didn't travel to coin shows like they do today and have exhibits for us to see all these great coins they've made over our history. So how do you know? That's not a secret, but that's kind of why they're dubbed the secret Ikes. Thank you so much for the avccoins.com. Allie's been looking at me like, and it's like, oh, I got it. That thing keeps on flashing because the phones are backed up right now, and we thank you so much for that. Again, at $60, and you get the whole collection. You're at $15 a piece. It's just a special set.
$15 each, where I referenced earlier our competition at $56.95 each. $15 each with us here tonight at ABC. $60 you get all 4 dates, 71 through 74. Again, the only silvers ever made in that special blue packaging. There's the original cellophane as well, with that Eisenhower dollar uncirculated emblem made by the U.S. Mint. We call it the OGP, again, original government packaging. 905-1114, that's the item number. So if you are shopping online at abccoins.com, just enter that item number into the search bar, and you come right to that page. A quantity of 1 gets you all 4 dates. Quantity of 2 is exactly those 4 dates again. This is not one of those random, we pick what you get kind of thing. It is those exact 4 dates. And they did make one more silver in '76 in the 3-piece mint set to celebrate the bicentennial, but it wasn't the one in these blue packs. These are the only ones ever made in that special packaging. Only these dates, 71 through 74. Again, rare compared to the circulating issues for each one of these years. In fact, only 3.5% of the entire uncirculated issue are the silvers. That's why they're much harder to find than those regular clads from each one of these dates.
How many they made off of mintage figures.
Right.
What happened in 1980?
Oh, right, the silver
Silver
melt.
goes to $50, actually went to $65 an ounce. 50s were kind of held for a while, and went over 50s, what most of us remember. What were the last silver coins? Ding, 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 ding. The silver Kennedys flip-flopped in 71. They went to clad. The silver Ikes started in 71 and went to 74, bicentennials in 1976 in that special 3-piece set. So as a result, a lot of this silver was destroyed years ago. 2 things on the OGP. First of all, the blue envelopes. They do look different because they were issued different. You get a set and all 4 envelopes look the same, it means somebody made one to look like the others. They don't. They're very, very close in their shading, but for some reason the government changed.
Well, it's very similar to the Silver Eagle boxes.
Yes,
the proofs.
correct.
They change year to year, even if the colors are similar. We do have to put a 1-minute clock up, though, folks. We're having a lot of fun talking about this one, and the phones are very busy. So again, abccoins.com is another reminder for joining us online. If you're on hold or you just want to get through that order, come back to the show and join us back. But $60 gets you all 4 dates, again, saving over $165 off our competition. These are the Eisenhowers, the secret silvers from 71 through 74 in the original government packaging, $15 each.
It's a great opportunity to, again, we're always looking for pockets in silver, or pockets in gold, for that matter, that are just not the first thing you go to. When silver goes up $5, 1-ounce silvers are more expensive. Silver Eagles are more expensive. But 90% silver and other U.S. silver issues have a little bit of a lag factor behind it. Now, this is all part of an inventory we've owned for a while. So as referenced earlier, the last of, but it's $15 a silver dollar tonight. Think about that. And you get the entire collection. It is one of my favorites. Again, a secret no longer. Join us.